Do you want to live in a great neighborhood in Austin, Texas? Well, then you should be checking out Great Hills. Hi, my name is Troy Schlicker, owner and broker of Reserve Realty. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'd love it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Great Hills is a neighborhood in Northwest Austin, buffered by 183 on the north and 360 on the east. It was originally developed in 1970, and most of the homes in the area are going to be built between the mid-70s and mid-90s. One of the things that makes this community so special is how convenient it is to all other parts of Austin. You're a mere 10 to 15 minutes from places like the Domain, the Arboretum, the new Austin FC Stadium at Q2, and even 20 minutes to downtown and the airport. The conveniences of the neighborhood make it so that 70% of residents have an under 30-minute commute to their work. This is because many of Austin's largest and most respected companies are all in the area. Businesses like Apple, Facebook, Amazon, and Visa are all easily within 30 minutes of the Great Hills community, even during rush hour traffic. All of this convenience does come at a cost, however, as the median home price for a single-family home is going to be $826,000, well above the Austin average of $475,000. What does paying over $750,000 get you in a home? Well, as I said, most of the homes were developed between the mid-70s and mid-90s. You're looking at an average size of around 2,400 square feet, and most homes sit on about a quarter-acre lot. While that may be the average for most of the homes, there are some homes that boast spectacular million-dollar views, and they come along with a million-dollar price tag. Along with great views, many of these homes back up to green belts or other open spaces, giving them a lot of privacy. It shouldn't come as a surprise that the higher home prices do require higher incomes in order to afford those homes. The median income for the area is $113,000. You might be thinking, surely there must be more than just convenience that requires homes to be twice as expensive as other parts of Austin. And you'd be right. The Great Hills area has some of the best schools in the Austin area. In fact, there are actually two different school districts that you may belong to depending on where in the community you're located. One is through the Austin School District, with elementary and middle schools that feed into Anderson High School. The other is the Round Rock School District, with elementary and middle schools that feed into Westwood High School. If you're considering a move to Great Hills, hopefully you have time to spend on things other than just work or school. And whether you're a young couple, a family, or empty nesters, there are plenty of options for things to do. The first thing to remember is how close the proximity is to the rest of Austin. So it's very easy for you to get to downtown Austin and spend some time there, or head down to Lady Bird Lake and go paddleboarding, or go running around the trails on the lake or Zilker Park. If you're looking to stay closer to home, Great Hills has its own country club where you can enjoy golf, tennis, and other social activities. The neighborhood also has a number of parks and green spaces to go hiking and enjoy nature and the sunshine that Austin has to offer. There are also two different shopping and entertainment districts within 10 minutes of Austin that'll help you avoid downtown if you want to. The first is the Arboretum. Now, I'd be remiss if I didn't bring up the fact that there are 5 grocery stores within a mile and a half of the Arboretum Shopping Center. Who needs 5 grocery stores? Well, apparently the residents of Great Hills do. You've got Texas's own H-E-B, along with Austin's own Whole Foods, the new up-and-comer Trader Joe's, and then old staples like Sprouts and Randall's. On top of that, you have a Costco right there in the neighborhood as well. Assuming you don't want to cook for yourself, there are a number of well-regarded restaurants as well. Estancia's Brazilian Steakhouse, Eddie V's Prime Seafood Restaurant, and Truluck's top the list for many. If the myriad of restaurants in the Arboretum aren't enough, you can head up the road to the Domain and find restaurants such as Fleming's Prime Steakhouse, Maggiano's Little Italy, and the Culinary Dropout. If you want to make a whole day out of it, feel free to go to some of the high-end shopping that's in the area. Places like Tiffany's, Louis Vuitton's, and Neiman Marcus are staples of the luxury shopping there. You can also enjoy the nightlife by going to Rock Rose Avenue and visiting one of the many restaurants and bars that have rooftop and outdoor patios, or go to Gloria's for some salsa dancing. If all of that isn't enough for you, Austin's lone professional sports team, Austin FC of the MLS, recently opened in the area at the new Q2 Stadium. Overall, Great Hills has a number of fantastic things to offer. If you're considering moving there, Feel free to reach out, and I'd love to help answer any questions you may have about the area or other areas in Austin and to help you with your real estate needs. I'd also love to know your thoughts on the neighborhood in the comment section below. And I'd love it if you'd subscribe to the channel and give this video a like if you found it useful.